There is an island somewhere I am told, where flowers grow beautiful, bright and bold. Why is that special, you want to know? You may not believe it when I tell you so. You'll think you're dreaming at first glance, 'cause these island flowers can sing and dance. If that doesn't thrill you enough by chance, wait till you hear what they do with ants. They have ants for pets, like we have dogs, that sleep inside or outside on logs. They put them on leashes and go for jogs. They can even be ordered from catalogs. They often use ants as part of their show, but only one breed from old Mexico. With tap shoes and hats they call a sombrero, they do the dance, the Mexican wheelbarrow. Imagination Island has another surprise. You shrink when you're there down to flower size. That's when little buds run to be by your side, with a welcome smile and their arms open wide. They come in bunches and gather around. To them you're a treasure that they just found. They're so happy you came, you can tell by the sound. One look in their eyes and your hearts are bound. The number one thing on your list to do is to go straight away to your bungalow. That's your own special room with a bird's eye view, built high in the trees where the sun shines through. This room will knock you clear off your feet. The beds are clouds that will float you to sleep. The tub is a pool, now that's quite a treat. And the elevator is really unique. The elevator, or so I have heard, is in the form of a very large bird. He's very friendly and unreserved. If you call, he'll come with a single word. I don't know the word they're referring to, but help comes to mind as a word to choose. If you're stuck in a tree, what a good clue. It sounds so much nicer than, "Hey you." He's the largest creature this island knows. His feathers change colors whenever wind blows. His beak is so bright, it practically glows. And he's gentle and sweet from his head to his toes. Imagination Island has many sights to see, like acrobatic flowers that swing from tree to tree. The rarest kind of chimp that there could ever be is native to this island. It's the yellow chimpanzee. Don't miss the giraffe rides you'll find at the zoo. There's so much to see and so much to do. You'll find castles of sand that you can walk through, that never collapse 'cause they're stronger than glue. At Adopt a Flowerland, where baby flowers live, you can adopt a tiny bud that comes in its own crib. It doesn't require a diaper or a bib, only water and light and the love of a kid. The beaches are fairy dust, crystals and sand. You can do magic when it's held in your hand. The sun never burns, but you sure can tan. And there's a merry-go-round as big as Disneyland. After you rest, change clothes for the night. The singing garden room is quite a delight. The food is delicious to the very last bite. It's guaranteed to please any appetite. Feel free to order whatever you want, from ice cream to fritters or whipped cream croissants. If you ask them to bring a soufflé buffant, the chef would invent it. He's Chef Lamont. They have chicken, hot dogs, pizza pie too, and every night is a big barbecue. The specials of the house are cheese fondue. The most popular, of course, is slumgullion stew. Vegetables here are as good as candy. Not quite as sweet, but they really taste dandy. They're grown on the island, which is really handy. Planted in gardens where it's moist and sandy. Once you've ordered and finished your food, the Flower Brigade shows how they move. They sing while they dance and really groove, putting everyone there in a festive mood. When the show is over, they play some fun games. They have everyone guessing each other's names. But the fun isn't over till they hook up like chains, then dance to the music while moving like trains. You can ask them questions before you leave. To them it's far greater to give than receive. They give from the heart and desire to please. A good thing to do, to know and believe. One pretty flower was politely asked, "How young do you speak, and did you learn fast?" The flower replied with a smile and a laugh, "Allow me to answer on all our behalf. We can speak from our first drop of dew. Don't ask me why, 'cause I haven't a clue. Where you come from, the flowers speak too. You just can't hear them, so you never knew." Someone else from the audience asked, "How long do your petals usually last?" The answer came back surprisingly fast from a tall, handsome flower who was part of the cast. If we drink pure water and feed ourselves right, stay calm, be kind, and don't get uptight. Be wise, be humble, and sleep good at night. Our petals will always be full and bright. In 100 years, or maybe 2, we'll still be here, looking fresh and new. We know it depends on what we do, and the same thing applies to each of you. Someone said, "Do you know how to read?" A carnation answered, "We do indeed. Reading's important to learn and succeed, just like understanding and real honesty." How did this island acquire its name? For all those who ask, I tell them the same. There is no one flower who can make the claim, so I'll tell you the story of how it became. On this island, your imagination rules. It captures your attention like sparkling jewels. You can sleep in a palace, swim in magic pools, or ride on the backs of enchanted mules. Every good thing you think or imagine is possible here and always in fashion. Wisdom, desire, and positive action is all that it takes to fulfill a passion. Everyone believes this island named itself. The name fell from the sky like a book off a shelf. One day it was coming out of everyone's mouth. That's all they could say, ask the locals yourself. So they had a town meeting and everyone agreed Imagination Island would be the name indeed. That's when the spell was lifted, the flowers were freed. It's all the island wanted, and boy were they relieved. This is how the island acquired its name. Thanks for asking and the chance to explain. That's all for tonight. We're so glad you came. Please come again. It's never the same. The next day at dawn, you're up on your feet. You have toast with eggs and fresh fruit to eat. You've been here one day, not even a week. You already have friends and lots more to meet. Joyful little flowers run from all sides. Come with us, they say, we have a surprise. You turn to your parents with twinkling eyes, as if to say, is that okay with you guys? So off to the merry-go-round you go, to take in the sights and watch the show. When the merry-go-round begins to slow, it's time to jump on, but don't stub your toe. There are acrobats wherever you see. They fly through the air from tree to tree. They do it so well with such grace and ease, but that's because they started when they were 3. Grown-up flowers are out for a stroll. They look up as you pass to wave hello. One not looking ran into a pole, while another, oh yeah, fell into a hole. A few of your other friends playing outside happen to see you on the merry-go-round ride. They run to wave at you before you go by, but can't catch up, no matter how hard they try. When the sun falls and the moon rises high, parents call their children to come inside. It is by these rules they must learn to abide, so they don't become withered, thirsty, and dry. They live in houses that are much like ours, but they are smaller, 'cause they're made for flowers. They never take baths, they only take showers, and they sleep in mud to recharge their powers. After homework, family time and all have been fed. It's time for little flowers to be tucked in bed. But first they give thanks and a story is read. Then it's off to dreamland where more fun lies ahead.